So, I'm writing documentation again. Isn't that exciting? Probably chapter. No, I want the live chat, not pop chat. Thank you. I'm writing documentation. I'm too lazy to set up my webcam again. So also I don't have coffee, which is great. So this is gonna be a short stream, but that's fine. Short streams are fine. So we're describing injections. What is an injection? Injections are a way to add content into your conversion pipeline in a template specific manner. And they're fun. Header and footer injection act as insertions before and after the content, respectively. That means that before the content is converted, it is prepended. That means that before the content is after the content is converted, is pre-processed, it gets pre/appended with the convert pre-processed injection. An example use case for injections is multi-file is prepending an HTML framework, is adding an HTML scaffolding. Why is my stream bitrate so low? It's probably fine. Is adding an HTML scaffolding. I didn't check whether my audio works. My audio works. Is adding an HTML scaffolding around the content. Example use case is for injections is adding an HTML scaffolding around the content. The header injection would hold the doc type declaration and head tags, while the footer could hold an HTML footer for displaying copyright. Especially injections are especially useful for multi-file output. For multi-file output. I think that's what I named it. multi-file output model. Multi-file output model. Body injections. A body injection is treated significantly different to header or footer injections. In case of a body injection, it gets added to the it gets inserted into the body according to the sorting algorithm before the pre-processing step. For example, if only a certain template should include an I don't have a use case for body injections really. If only a certain template should include something in the body, one can use e.g. after the introduction, the body injection can be set up to be inserted there. Since the sorting rules are applied, we can use this example to illustrate. Introduction is named intro.md, and an injection is set up as one injection.md. Let's also assume another input file named to chapter 1 usage.md. Since the sorting rules mean that the order is extracted as follows: 0 intro 0 .md, 1 injection.md, 1, 2 usage.md, 2. Since the file gets injected into the body stream, it is then sorted in the same manner. Thus, the order of files is one, two, three. And you go up here, and you go, oops, you go down here. Yeah. Importantly, the file is the injection is grouped with the other files during pre-processing thing. Thus, it cannot use. What can it not use? That's fine. Pre-processing, enabling merging of during the conversion process. Okay, that's fine. Document, graph, and metadata pipeline. A significant part of any conversion is the of any templating system is the ability to be abused. No, we're not writing that. Abused as a static file generator, but we're not writing that. To be flexible enough to be a no. What is the document graph? What am I writing? I'm gonna figure that out. Templates can not only produce single files, but in case of custom preprocessors conversions, they are able to produce multi-file output. When enabled, multi-file output allows the user the conversion to export one output file for each input file, including injections, body injections. What branch am I actually on? Multi-file output, that's good. For multi-file output, including body injections. An example for the use case for a use case of multi-file output is a wiki. You may want to provide a printable wiki PDF of your wiki while also creating a web page, aesthetically rendered web page from the same inputs. That is where multi-file output allows for the rendered website to be statically rendered website from the same inputs. It allows for the rendered website to not be a single page. Note that multi-file output is a complex and complex dealio. Oh my god, what did I just do? Is a power user feature. No, I don't want to scare people. Multi-file output is enabled on a per template basis and only available to the custom preprocessors conversions. Custom preprocessor conversions. The multi-file outputs interact with injections similarly to other templates. Meaning header interact with injections for multi-file output, enable either an output specific front page, body injection, or allow the injections for multi-file outputs act slightly different to other, have a slightly different mental model to other templates. Instead of rendering the injections once, they are rendered for each file output file separately. Separately, meaning the injection can include code for a code that is unique to each. I need water. Oh my god, I'm thirsty. I should probably get more water. Include code that is unique to each output file. For example, a header could include a header injection could include a markdown access of could include accessing the navigation metadata, see below, to render the current position in a tree. The concrete implementation is left as an exercise to the reader. Multiple output is enabled on a per template basis and is only available to custom preprocessor conversion. In light of the complexities of writing multi-file out conversions, metadata is being a first-class citizen of TiefDown. It is imperative to understand how metadata can be accessed. It is imperative to understand how metadata can be accessed. Metadata. There are 4 ways to access metadata generated by TiefDown. 1. Using the tech helper file generated during tech conversion. See, so where did I do that? Templates, tech templates. See tech templates for details. Using the typist helper file generated during typist conversion. See typist templates for details. By accessing the metadata inside Pandoc Lua filters, e.g. example given, Lua filters, reading the generated metadata files. See below. Metadata importantly is always injected into the Pandoc process. Is it? Here it isn't. Hell no. Here it isn't. Run preprocessors and input. Run preprocessors. If the line name is pandoc, add nav metadata if let some metadata file. Okay. I don't think it gets injected if the metadata only. Yeah, no, okay. It's only injected into the Pandoc process if that belongs down here. So Pandoc by reading the generated metadata files, see below. So Pandoc argument by accessing metadata fields in the preprocessor or processor arguments using template strings. Meter field by reading the generated metadata files. That's so complicated. Or oops, using by using metadata inside Pandoc Lua filters. Lua filters if generated, see below. Metadata includes, there are two types of metadata as described below. Global project metadata and navigation metadata. Project metadata can be accessed. Only project metadata can be accessed inside the TiefDownConverter and typist helpers as well as the existing metadata field to the preprocessors or process argument, or as well as the templating strings. If navigation metadata is generated, it can be used to if navigation metadata is generated, it can be used in Lua filters as well as, okay, we have to check that actually. Preprocessed arguments, preprocessed CLI args, metadata fields. You never get the navigation metadata. No. That's just a table. Okay, whatever. And can be used in the Lua filters as well as read as a file. If it is explicitly generated for a template. Oh God, this is so complicated. I need a coffee. Do you all mind if I get a coffee? Explicitly generated for a template. The template, blah 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 blah. Metadata generation settings can take 4 values. None. No metadata is generated and stored and written for this template. I don't remember what the metadata management, meta generation format, meta generation feature. None, full, never only, metadata only. Well, that was not my intention. Okay. This also means that Pandoc does not get metadata injected for both navigation and project metadata are generated for this template and injected into Pandoc. Only navigation metadata as described below is generated and injected into for its template and injected into Pandoc. Only project metadata as described below is generated and injected into Pandoc. So, I need coffee. I'll be right back. I'm back. I love this song. Anyways, sorry I turned off the song. Not only okay. Global profile metadata. There is this belongs down here. Project metadata is inject. My coffee is still brewing and it's refusing to. Oh my god. Is this fine? It is not. It's fine. I decided it's fine, so it's fine. I'm so tired. It's so early. Project metadata is injected into, is generated simply. There is. Oh my god, my phone is beeping. Oh my god, I've been streaming like 40 minutes. Wow. If metadata generation is enabled, it is always, I don't know. There is always a YML file generated. What does open widget mean? Stream health warning. I don't care. Okay, I do care. Is my OBS broken? Stream, ignore maximum audio bitrate output 1600 kilobits per second. I think it just doesn't have enough stuff to stream. Like if I did something interesting, stuff like programming, it would, or writing documentation, it would probably have enough data to stream something. If metadata generation is enabled, oh my god, I'm bumping the microphone. I'm pouring coffee. Metadata generation is enabled, there is always a YML file generated. The YML file is then injected into the pandoc process as a metadata file. There is also an option to enable JSON generation, JSON metadata file generation, which can be enabled via the metadata generation format. Project metadata is simply the metadata collected through the shared and markdown project specific metadata. It is I don't have more to say about it. The metadata is merged as described above. This should be a sectional metadata settings, Data and structure. EPUBs need some basic metadata. That's in CLI Markdown. I don't care about CLI Markdown. I have to rewrite that anyways. You know what? I don't like that this is like... Gonna throw this away. Metadata generation, and this is moving to its own file. So. Multi 10 dash multi-file output model. Smart clean becomes 12 and will add new file 11 metadata generation and injection. What did you just... What language is that? YML. Oh. K. No, it is not. It is Markdown. And injection. Okay. Sip of coffee. Project metadata is simply the metadata collected through the shared and Markdown project specific metadata. The metadata is merged as described earlier. Merged and written to the corresponding YML JSON file. If we just look at okay, I don't have a TiefDownConverter convert-p docs. Doop. Do I even have a CLI? I don't think I have man metadata YAML. Don't think I have a template that converts me with metadata. Yes, I do. GitHub multi-page documentation. Why did you not generate me some metadata? You crashed. Multi-file output. But CLI should have generated the metadata. Should be lying around here. There's documentation, fonts, conf.dir, Lua filter. Oh my god, what did I just do? Lua filters, PDF, conf.dir, prim, EPUB resources. Why is there no... There's the metadata tip, there's the metadata tag. Interesting. Dash V, and I'm gonna say so somewhere there's a wrong multi-file output model which doesn't exist. Multi-file output model, multi-file output model. Okay. That's a typist step. There's... Oh my god. I forgot how verbose TiefDownConverter can be. Here's tech. you just die? No, you just continued on with your life and were happy. Metadata, CSS, head to HTML. Lua filter, navmd. Why is metadata generation not working? Can someone explain that to me? Generate meta file. Meta generation full. If we look at the manifest tunnel here, I'm so stupid. I'm such an idiot. Okay. Now, if we close this folder because we don't need it anymore, we should see, yeah, there's our metadata files. Metadata, metanav, and the current nodes. Okay. That's what I wanted to see. Need to stretch a little bit. Okay. We have that explained. Why is there a vacuum on my headphone cable? Don't question things. I shan't question things. Global per file metadata, whatever. I don't think we need that actually. No, we do not. So, navigation metadata is split into two parts following this into two parts. Global nav metadata, including every global nav metadata being a list of nodes that are I don't know. Global nav metadata being a list of nodes of all. I need to. Oh, okay, I'm finishing this. Being a list of nodes of all the. Being a list of nodes of all files in the input and per file metadata containing a reference to the own file as well as the next and previous node. Per file metadata is I don't know what do I write here. Can I not write this? The per file metadata is injected into pandoc for each file separately is generated and injected into separately. That means one could access the metadata for the file using Lua filters. Yeah. Global metadata is generated once and then thrown away. And it's generated once and injected into Pandoc for for every file. Global metadata for every file. This enables a user to create a navigation, to easily create a navigation. That is a lie. With all nodes. Okay. Multi-file output model. That is fine. Smart clean. That is the last thing I'm gonna do today. Smart clean is a basic usability improvement. It automatically removes old conversion folders when converting, leaving only a set amount of folders for only a set amount of folders. Okay, I literally have nothing else to say about that. I need a folder. Oh, do you want to see something cool? I did a... Oh, no, I'm not going to show you that because it's kind of secret. I can show it to you in a little bit. I need documents, software, TiefDownConverter, docs, lib, PDF documentation, and look at that. We've got 25 pages of documentation. To be fair, there's a few really short pages. It's fine. The structure is as follows. Yeah, I think that's fine. I think I can move on. Finally. Okay. I don't need that actually. Cat to do MD coin conversion. That what is that? Okay. Commit fake. I'm gonna show you that. Fix manifest not generating out meter, and then we're gonna say git add docs, okay, new file, CLI EPUB, CLI documentation, docs index HTML, lib documentation, lib markdown, docs man tief. Why is that new? I don't like that. What are you? Why was that gone? We do not know. Git commit -am. Update documentation. Git push, and I'm going to GitHub and I'm yeeting this flipping branch. GitHub.com. I need to. Okay, so I have a little bit of stuff. I have this, and you can like go to different docs. But it's like awful, and I need to fix it. So yeah, guess this is fine. It's fine. I think it's fine. I'll see you people around. It's been an hour. That's enough streaming for me. See ya. Bye.